good, y'all? It's the Yungavelle here, back at it with another video. I hope you guys are doing great. Today is a full moon, so I got all the energy in me, so I feel like let me just express it in this video. So today I wanted to talk about this topic that is thrown around in the red pill community a lot. We hear a lot about alpha and betas, right? So guys, I'm listening to this audio book by Rollo Tomasi called The Rational Male. Man, The Rational Male is so, man, it's been so good. It's one of those audio books that, like, it's just illuminating stuff about the red pill, female nature, even more. It's stuff that as a man you should know. And this is not like bashing women or anything like that, but as a man, men and women are different, and there are certain things that, there are certain ways that females operate, that women operate, that it behooves us as men to know. And unbeknownst to us as men in this society, there are underlying subconscious programs that are running within us that we have no idea that are running. Beta programs that are putting things on pedestals that don't need to be put on the pedestal. And you know, I've realized this in the past within myself, that, you know, why do I feel a moral battle between being who I naturally feel I am, you know, especially being on retention, like a hypersexualized, confident alpha male that's doing his thing. Why do I feel a morality conflict with the settle down, don't do that, don't be a player, don't have options? That's a real thing that you know, we experience as we level up. And I have realized now, especially with this audio book, man, I highly recommend it. I don't want to speak on it too much because I haven't finished it, but it is so spot on, man, so far. These becoming aware of these programs is like, dang, this is the reason that there's a conflict is because there's a beta program that's been ingrained in my mind. I'm not like that. That's why I have the inclination. I'm like, yo, I feel, you notice this channel is about retention. It's about everything that develops a man. And that's the time that I'm on, really. And it's funny, being on this path, obviously the quality of your life gets better. You know, you have options, and you're on your path, you're focused. So these old, outdated programs start to come to the surface because of things like I said, like morality. But it's not really, there's no really moral compass don't fit here. You know, it doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong in that alpha mindset. And I'm realizing that it's the society that we're in, where, you know, you got things like only da 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 f. I'm not gonna say that to glorify that website. You got all these internet sites. You got social media. All these things that make women feel like they're 2 to 3 points higher on the value scale than they actually are in person. Or maybe, I'm not saying that there's not great women. Understand what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm not before y'all even, you know, if there are women watching this, before you even think about that, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, in a hypersexualized society, women are overvalued and put on a pedestal. And if a guy doesn't watch his programming, he's going to end up moving in a way where he starts to idolize women. Like I've said before, women do not want to be idolized. It's funny. It's so funny, man. One of the things in The Rational Male, they say women would rather be objectified than idolized. And that's just a sad truth, man. And it's a truth because of what they want in reality from a man. You know, they want a guy that gets it. They want a guy that, an alpha male who's able to get them wet, display those alpha trait qualities that they want to breed with and have offspring with which is comes about naturally on the path when you're on your purpose and you're on retention. Because like I said, being on your purpose and self-development naturally builds confidence. And with confidence comes the ability to take risks, not caring what people think, and getting stronger, getting more focused. All these things that women find attractive in a man. And that's a natural progression when you're on the path. But at the same time, they also have this nature about them where they'll want to be cuddled and provided for. It's a cycle. And I'm not going to go into the revealing of the cycle, because I'm not going to do Rolo any disservice, because that y'all should get that, man. Like, y'all should get that audio book, The Rational Male, or at least look up people's reviews on YouTube, because it's flames. It's definitely something that you want to have in your arsenal when you move forward in your self-development, because you're going to be put in a lot of different situations where you're going to meet a lot of different women. The options will come, and you have to move accordingly so you don't get caught up. You don't get caught up in that beta programming, that you don't get caught up in a situation where you idolize or you go after a woman, and that you end up putting yourself in a bind because you followed a program. You've put marriage and soulmate, significant other. Oh my gosh, I can't. Guys in today's society want to learn all this stuff, learn all the pickup, learn all the game and stuff for women, do the retention for the women, and then when they get the ideal woman, they want to go back they want to feel comfortable again and like fall back and be a beta, essentially. They want to fall back, let themselves go. I just want to be myself now. I just want to be myself. This is why there's a point in The Rational Male where and then, like I said, this is nothing against women. Some, like the wrong kind of women, or just women sometimes can be categorized as dream killers, because and it's not their fault. It's more about the guy. It's the guy that gets his ideal woman and then puts a brake on self-development, puts the brakes on anything that was to do with actualizing his potential and what attracted said girl in the first place. So, like I said, it's not them, it's not women, it's the underlying program that men are not aware of. And I'm telling you, as you begin to go on the self-development path, on the semen retention path, and you start to value yourself more, because a guy is, I'm sorry to say this, but guys are the prize. You have to know that, brothers. Like, you got to know that. You got to understand that is the reality, because in the way that we develop as men, we have a way longer up curve in our development throughout our lives. And then, females, they have a short window, and once they pass that certain window or age or whatever, they go down. That's just the way it is. And not saying that they're not fire, beautiful women that are past like certain ages and stuff like that. There's always going to be that. I'm glad that there's that, but I'm talking about as a general rule. So guys, you are the prize. You have to get out of this beta mindset that's like, I need a woman in order to validate me. And then let me learn all these things to attract a woman, and then when I get her, then I can fall back into lovey-dovey, beta male, let's do this together, and just the beta male programming. You gotta snap out of that, such that when you do find these women that you qualify and that you feel come into your frame. I'm gonna make a video about masculine frame and share more about on that topic. But when the woman comes into your frame, when these women come into your frame, make sure that they complement your frame. Women are to be dessert, not the main course. You don't eat dessert every day. You don't. That's not the focus. You know, you got other stuff on your mind, and it has to be that way. Even when the women that come that you want LTRs with, long-term relationships with, you have to still be on the self-development time. You still have to put them not on the pedestal. Even when wife and children come, still. And that's a challenge, especially in today's society, like I said, where it's hypersexualized, and you got women that are being everybody's like, follow women. You know, these girls are on so funny, man. Girls are on IG and they're saying, I'm seeing stuff that says, oh, put me as your screensaver. I don't want it unless it's my screensaver. And then at the same time, they're also saying, man, I'm just looking for something that's real, and humility is everything. Like, y'all gotta understand, do not follow these women, man. They are different biologically than us. Women are more into the context of things. The context. A guy is more interested in the content, the information. Girls just wanna hear the music and dance. They're not paying attention to the lyrics necessarily. You feel me? Like, they are not like us. And that is fine. We're meant to complement each other. But that means the man has to step into his role fully at all times. So kill that beta. It's tough, man. The red pill, it was a tough pill to swallow for a pause. Like, for me. I'm not gonna front. Like, when I went through tumultuous stuff with women, and like that really hurt, like felt like it hurt me, and then I find more stuff about the red pill, I was upset, like, damn, everything that I was like, you get a little bit of that red pill rage in the beginning, but then after you learn to accept it, it's like, actually, it's just the way it is, the men and women are different, and that's fine, and it's great. Let me actualize my highest self. And that's why I wanted to share this with you guys, because that's the time that you guys have to be on if you want to live the best life and set yourself up right. Let them come into your frame. Develop your frame, your kingdom, period, with or without women. Alright? So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys are great. Full moon is powerful right now, so definitely do something. Don't sit in the house. You got to move that energy. What are the lessons and all that kind of stuff. And check the link in the description. The Awakened Alpha merch is in the description, in the link. Cop it, sweatshirts, tanks, hoodies, whatever you want. You got it. And if you got anything, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit me up in the comments about more videos that you guys want to talk about. You guys want me to talk about. I really enjoy that. Like it. That definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. And like I always say, until next time, remember, greater perspective can lead to a greater connection.